Yeah. I'm sorry, that was a weird way to start. What's going on, y'all? Savage AF. I mean, don't shake your head with some of the weird shit you've done.
No, it's just speaking of the weird stuff. Savage AF, man, forget your feelings, facts matter. But looks like my live privileges have been restricted again on Instagram.
Are you serious? Well, we haven't even,
my bitches.
we didn't even start yet.
No, the other day I got booted. Well, no, the other day, remember, I was like, oh, I think I got booted. And then I was like, oh, no, they did it because of the time. It was like after an hour. I was like, okay, cool. And then I got a notice that we did get flagged, or I did get flagged. Somebody got flagged. It wasn't just me. It ain't my fault. Did I do that?
You did that.
Anyway, man, Savage AF, the show must go on. I'm Black Pedro. This
is Shang. I didn't expect Pedro to get such a backlash from apparently trolls that are complaining about Pedro's activities. Pedro needs to get himself together and stop being so visceral. And I think he needs to stop being so aggressive and stop.
You become a model citizen of social media.
Yeah, I just think you said like,
you threaten people with so much genital violence that I'm like, how is it on me?
Well, I've been kicked off for months, so I can't say nothing.
No, Savage AF, man, forget your feelings. Facts matter. Here's what it is, guys. We are here for you Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically somewhere around abouts there. On YouTube, Facebook, and sometimes Instagram.
Occasionally Instagram, and
not banned Instagram,
not banned, but we get a lot of smoke from Instagram. But I think it's trolls. I think it's trolls and people that are upset with what we're saying. And I did a podcast the other day, and they were, people calling me names and things. So I threatened them back, and then all of a sudden,
skibbity bit. Maya Baker says it wasn't you, Black Pedro. Well, then I wonder who it was.
Wasn't me. I'm Shaggy. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
But either way, not live on IG right now. But either way, if you ever miss us live, don't worry, don't fret. You can put your crack pipe down, get your life together, and follow us on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/
right there.
JF World.
It is there
on the screen. All of our episodes are archived there. So if you ever miss us, you have a chance to catch up like mustard.
Like this. Yep.
Gene Amber, it is that Nazi Mark Robinson. That was my first thought, but then I realized, you know what? Probably too busy jacking off at a porn shop.
Yeah, he's probably too busy watching trans sex while he calls Jewish people names. And he also said if he wants slavery to come back, he would buy people. Yeah. So we know where he's coming from. And the thing is,
some people need slaving.
Yeah. And the thing I repeated, which I have to check myself, he actually said some people need unaliving. But
he said that. And then
I said some people need to ass beat.
Tried to unalive Donald Trump. Shortly after that statement came out, somebody tried to unalive Trump. Gene Emerson said, with pizza sauce as lube. He does look like he would.
I mean,
order extra sauce just to get some.
I want to ask her a question.
Oh my, look what has happened.
Yeah.
However, shall we clean up this?
And by the way, what's wrong with that? I just was curious.
When you're running for governor of North Carolina? Probably a lot.
I mean, not necessarily pizza, but
he does not think women should be able to vote either, Maya Baker. You're right about that. Or what he really said is he wished he could go back to a time when women couldn't vote, because that's when consequential decisions.
Well,
I don't know what he's talking
Why
about.
does it seem like black people that go straight coontastic just go to the edge of the earth with everything to please their white
Hey,
overseers?
I know you and I have never really been caught up in it, but I've heard that once you get into the Cooniverse, it's such a vast realm. But yeah, you find yourself in the outer edges and inner circles, and it's just
Well, he's gone beyond, above and beyond his coontasticness, and
Captain
his
Coon.
level of coonrificness is. I give
I-
him props. I give him props. He's definitely outdone some people. Candace Owen. He's outdone. Who else would
and,
he?
and because he's the Candace Owens or any of the Shucker and other Shucker and drivers, like whatever, but he is in a very close position to be an executive of one of the 50 states, which is the more scary part than Candace Owen trying to phone home to get the mothership to come pick her alien brain headed
Yeah.
ass.
If y'all look at her and tell me she's not ET, a little chocolate covered ET.
And you know what? I love ET, so I really don't want to disparage him like that. And shout out
Wow.
to Spielberg for predicting the future and just letting us know that little alien brown people were gonna come.
But he's a
German flag behind him. That was like a German flag behind him. All right,
was it? Yeah, I know.
That's all right. So let's finish opening up the show. Besides,
we got a little bit.
You can catch us on Facebook, SavageA.F. But basically we're gonna do a story that says "fuck Facebook" today. So that. But beyond Facebook, beyond YouTube, the other platform that I'm gonna say fuck you to right now because they won't let us go live on it. Instagram. Follow at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang on Instagram, y'all. That's a G at the end. Also, there's a twin cousins app called Threads, at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang.
Yeah, make sure you follow us. And if you don't follow us, your feet stink and you don't love your baby Jesus. But and hands. I'm saying it happens. Right. Okay, but what I'm saying to you, it doesn't just stop there. We need the thumbs up on the Insta. See these thumb? Look at that beautiful neon thumb just shining in your face. Shining.
Ain't it something?
Give it something, man. 2 thumbs up for that thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. And I don't have a lisp. I just did that. Make sure you give us some thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and then we can go from there. And don't be a big baby about it. Just do it. Okay? Just subscribe and don't make me tell you twice. All right?
Sorry, I muted my mic so y'all wouldn't hear me mixing my cocktail for this hour.
The cocktail. But no, we're going to talk about some things. But did you get the video in there with Trump?
I have it. I'm about to send it. Don't trip. But listen, we should just get into the show. It's Friday, September 20th.
Get into it.
See you.
Hey!
By the way, tomorrow night, Saturday, the 21st of September, I will be your 7:30 p.m. host at the Comedy Chateau.
Oh, so that's where you'll be at. So will I. I'll be there tonight and tomorrow night. And I'll be there at the Laugh Factory Comedy Club in Long Beach, California. I will be there tonight at 10 o'clock. Oh, I'm up last, so I'll be up at 11 o'clock. Make sure you come see us at the show. And this is my head looking like a bubble. But I will be there. I will be there tonight and then now tomorrow night.
Let's go, y'all. Savage AF, you can get a double feature tomorrow at the Comedy Chateau. In the meantime, in between time, again, it's Friday, September 20th, 2024. In the
2020, yeah.
It's 3:21 p.m. on the West Coast of America. That being said, man, we're going to end today's show, I believe, with a good old motherfucker say what. And when you hear what your boy Trumpty Dumpty done did said, in the midst of making up shit and creating stories, beyond just a flat out lie, this is one of those questions beyond motherfuckers say what, where you're just like, are you crazy? Niggas, you crazy?
Oh yeah, but they don't care. The snow heathens are the fuck faces or the Caucasoids literally
The
don't care.
full-blown monkeys.
Yeah. Like
Right.
I just you
But before-
rice you rice deplorables. That's
Yeah.
your name.
Before we get into that, though, sugar snaps. I don't even think I actually brought this in, but
Hold up. Did you
talk
just say
about-
sugar snaps?
sugar snaps.
See, that's that Detroit pimp shit. All that little pimp shit that Pedro say, that's that Detroit shit. I've been there. These motherfuckers wear gaiters in the shower. And I'm just saying.
Hey, Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Y'all know what
Sugar
it is.
snaps? Did you just say
listen,
sugar snaps?
I did, man. I did. It was a good.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Did you just
Did I say snaps or smacks? Because the cereal was smacks. I'm sorry.
You said sugar snaps. Did he just say sugar snaps? Yes.
You know what it is.
I know.
All right, man. Well, gators are waterproof. That's how gators live. So it makes sense to wear them.
That makes sense for them to be in water. Got it.
Aquatic
Yeah,
shoes.
just try. Yeah.
With that being said, man, we're gonna start off today's show. Within the theme of my own banishment from IG Live. Again,
Banishment. You've been banished. Mean, angry Negro.
it's like the second time this month, bro.
No,
But-
it's been third time. This is third time.
They say silence is golden, but when you're black and you speak the truth on these platforms, it seems like silence is the goal. Then you see what I did?
I see what you.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
That was very good, young sir.
Thank you, sir. Let's watch this little clippity do. I'm probably not gonna go all the way through it. It's 3 minutes long, but it is your boy Roland Martin, and I think the brother spits facts, at least.
I like him a lot. I've done the show. He's out of control. I love him.
He's a wild man. And listen to what this wild boy talking about right now.
Let me explain to y'all how pathetic Facebook is and how Facebook purposely suppresses content. Last night, Oprah Winfrey hosted the Unite for America rally, the virtual rally with Vice President Kamala Harris. Okay. At its peak, Oprah had 100,000 people on her YouTube channel. She only has, I think, 23.8 thousand subscribers. Vice President Kamala Harris had 297,000 peak on her YouTube channel. Oprah has, then Oprah had 20,000 on her Instagram page. Vice President Kamala Harris had about 20,000 live views on her Instagram page. But let's go to Facebook. Okay, now, on my YouTube channel, I've got 1.41 million subscribers. We had 10,000 watching live. All right? Let's go to Facebook. Vice President Kamala Harris has 5.4 million Facebook followers. And the most I saw, I think, was 4,200 live viewers. Oprah has 21 million Facebook subscribers, Facebook followers, and she peaked at 1,700. I have 1.3 million Facebook subscribers or followers and 230. I've known for at least 3.5-4 years how Facebook purposely suppresses content, especially anything news or political that's not right wing. So Facebook's whole deal is they want you to do what the right wingers do, and that is spend a ton of money on advertising. I know for a fact that Facebook suppresses black content, black news content. I've had 3 Facebook employees tell me at different stages over the last 4 years, oh, there's a glitch in our system when it comes to notifying followers, notifying people who have already clicked on live notifications. So how shameful of Mark Zuckerberg and the folks at Facebook as to how they suppress content. You cannot convince.
Well, I can't say it's not true, guys, okay? Because
It happens to us all the goddamn time.
and this is, he's not talking about bannings here. Roland Martin isn't talking about that. First of all, he is talking about Facebook specifically but the parent company Meta as well also owns Instagram and Threads, right? So when I talk about my struggles with Instagram as of late, and Shang has had his as forever.
Why?
They always seem to be on your ass, man. But
Because they need to get Rhino fucked.
and then I think they realize, wait, these motherfuckers do a show together. Ban the other one.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry for your association with me, motherfucker.
and I no, but I could also see that in each of the notices they give me, they're like, our technology, blah blah blah, and then you go to try and dispute it, and they're like, nope, our technology was right. I'm like, is there one human in here that could just watch the show?
No more humans. And also, when you think about when you see how they suppress certain things, it's because they don't want the momentum and of us black folks to really get out to other black folks. And that's where I see this.
If you're telling me that, so you know, in case anybody doesn't know or whatever, but like Oprah Winfrey, like you said, did host an event with Kamala Harris. There were a bunch of, you know, black news and other celebrities in there. Tracy Ellis Ross,
Chris Rock,
a lot of names in there, man. And you know what Roland is pointing out here is that with people with these mega platforms, that in which the live followings sort of coincide statistically with their followings on other platforms, YouTube, for example. Oprah with, I think he said like 20 something million followers on Facebook, had like max out of 1,700 people.
Stop it. Yeah, let's see how
he
many.
He said he had 3 million people following him on Facebook, Roland Martinez, and he had 230 something people on the live max. Yeah, I'd call that more than a glitch.
That's more of a glitch.
And he said he had facts to prove. He didn't present those in this clip. I recognize that. However, part of facts is experience sometimes. And, you know, when you see people with huge followings going live, especially with the current vice president and Democratic presidential nominee, you would expect the percentage of viewership
to be way higher.
Well, but also just like more level across the platform.
But also, I just checked on YouTube. At least one of the clips is at 1.5 million. Now, like if you look at the percentages,
whose clip?
It's from Oprah's page, so that seems a little suppressed. But I know that it's called, what the name of it is.
He's also talking about live viewership.
Live viewership. Now,
maybe the clip afterwards is whatever, but
it'll live for a long time on there or for a while. But
there's a certain amount of people you would expect to be watching you live or you know, tuning in live if you have millions of followers, right?
We've had 200-300 when we were doing Instagram, just Instagram solely. More than that, actually, when we just doing Instagram solely, and that's what it is. So it's called a nigga don't get the information out algorithm. That's the name of it.
It's called that nigga crazy algorithm. Maya Baker says, you already know how the owners of social media are. White is right, black is whack. Elon Musk must be deported expeditiously for destroying Twitter/X.
No, he's not gonna go nowhere. He's so leaning towards Trump. You know, he might as well be up his ass. But and both of them, right? Yeah, he might be. It might have. He might, but if they both were at Epstein Island, that's wild that mysteriously Trump's names wasn't on the manifest for Epstein Island. Ain't that coincidentally? And every other picture you see him with a little girl, a younger girl, and him and Epstein, and you can Google it, so you don't, you know, so you know to where, you know, facts matter.
Treehead says, now this is where the demons come back to get you.
Yeah.
When you talk live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, like we do here on Savage AF, and then you drink heavily and smoke weed, sometimes maybe you say crazy shit. I don't know. But Treehead says, I remember when Pedro argued with me when I said Meta is racist. First of all, I thought you were talking about my aunt Mita.
Yeah, Mita is racist though.
No, but only to people who deserved it. So
Yeah.
I must have misread that. I didn't know you meant Meta. Otherwise, I probably would have agreed because Fuckerberg has been on some fuckhead shit for a while.
Yeah,
But,
and also when you look across the board, even if you look at the news, the way they give leeway to all of the fucking-tastic shit that Trump says, and the bar is so much higher for her. And even now, with all the stuff they know about Trump, this is shit they say. Well, I need to know more about Kamala Harris, motherfucker. What else you need to know? She better than him. She got better policies. That it. But I need to know, what is she like on her sandwiches in the morning?
She's never sexually assaulted anybody. She has
negative
-34 felony convictions.
Yeah, her credit score's good. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like, and unfortunately, us as a people, black folks, black men, a percentage of younger black men are going there. And if they think, and they're saying they're going to vote for Trump, if it's a 10 to 12% swing, they still could, it still wouldn't sway it too much. But the fact that that's happening and making me sad that black men are not knowing the facts and they're just going off of bullshit and assumptions. And so all you black men that are doing that, first off, fuck you. And let's start there with a little fuck you. And then get the fucking information before you say some cornball shit. Now, I'm joking when I say Rhino should grab you and sexually assault you.
They don't even have thumbs. The rhinos can't grab.
Yeah, right. But if you sit there and go, yeah, I heard my cousin got grabbed by a rhino, that's the dumb shit that I'm talking about. Use your fucking common knowledge and common sense. And rhinos don't do that. Well, rhinos will overturn your car, though. Yeah, they don't like cars. I've seen 3 of them do that.
Yeah, they're like, I'm the only big dog on this block. Treehead says 1 in 4 black men are voting Trump. Are the numbers I heard?
No, that's not the numbers. Come on.
Yeah, and I would just ask, and this is everybody, and this is going to be the very, very tough part, especially in this last, few weeks before the election, that we figure out the sources of some of these numbers and polls and other things. While I do recognize that there are factions of black people that are going to vote for Trump, yes. I doubt if it's 25% of black men in America.
No.
I really like that. I mean, logistically, it just doesn't make sense to me. So,
and the black men that do that,
it's not true. But Treehead, tell me where you saw those numbers or heard that, and we could talk about it. Yeah, look for the source. I appreciate it. But so much shit gets thrown out there. Half of it is memes. They throw a fucking hip hop beat behind it, and you be like, oh shit, and everybody turn into Weebay real quick.
Yeah.
But I don't know about that. Maya Baker says she's a gun owner, speaks in complete sentences, not a rapist, has an extensive resume with experience and understanding of laws. Shall I continue?
No. Let the mainstream
did you just make up, Maya? Wonder Negress? Come on now. Come on. There's no black woman out there that has all of those qualifications.
He's not one of the Avengers
about to be president. That's crazy.
You are being really out of pocket.
Wonder Negro.
Listen, all you people out there, don't worry about it being 25%. And even though it's black men, you punk bitch motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it.
I don't want to believe, but
if you are, you're a punk bench motherfucker. If you actually think that this man who says all this racist shit that's actually getting young kids can't even go to school because there's bomb threats, because if they're black, there's bomb threats. They assume they're Haitian and they're eating cats and dogs. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. If you go with that dude, you know what? If they do overturn civil rights, if they do go back to slavery, I hope y'all first in the camps. I hope you're first in the camps. The ones that act like that and you dummies, or the one and you women that are hating on her. I don't like that bitch. She thinks she better than me. That old stupid what black people do sometimes when you hate to see another black person shining. Stop it. Get your shit together. Like yourself, love yourself, and keep it moving. You fucks. If I see you in these streets, slap a tapper.
Gene Emerson said some of them like Trump because he's got hoes in different area code.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's done a lot to try and align himself with black people in the worst ways, like always through criminal lenses. But okay. Gene Emerson said, he, meaning Trump, said he's bringing vape products back for young people. What the fuck?
Yeah, he just
that's big tobacco in them.
But he's desperate. He's doing a lot of desperate things. He's doubling down on a lot of shit he said. JD Vance has just gone whack-a-doodle, absolute fucking cat crazy. He's out of his mind. He's talking about all that shit. And also they are threats to Taylor Swift. So what I'm saying is, what is it that you see about this man that you think would be good for this fucking country?
I mean,
piece of shit before.
Black, white, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. Sometimes it don't matter. Sorry, I shouldn't even bring up the Haitians right now.
Yeah, you did that
to all my brothers, but
you wonder why we keep getting flagged. It's your fault, man. It's your fault.
I'm just gonna blame it. Dog.
I know. Nah, you did it. And that's why we're in the position we're in, where we can't get the reach with the Instagram, because Black Pedro has little pockets of psychosis that pop out and he says negative things. And his aunt Meta is a racist.
I can't confirm or deny any of those things. But here's the truth. The truth. No matter what the skin color is, there are some dudes on this planet that are on some, machismo. I haven't seen my dick in years, so I'm going to take it out on women type shit. So, there is this misogynistic aspect
of it,
to the Trump campaign that motherfuckers just, lean into, right? Like, it's like, oh, yeah, women shouldn't vote, or let the man lead. And, and they'll let this Christianity fool them into thinking that they're part of the same church as these white Christians.
Yeah.
But like Malcolm X said, the most segregated hour in America is high noon on Sunday, right? James Baldwin said it. I don't know how you feel, but I can judge it by your institutions. I don't know about your church, but I know that there's a white church and a black church. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, what does that mean?
What does that tell you? And does God do that? Does your God do that? The person that you look up, that imaginary man in the sky? Last night I was in Newport Beach doing a show, and there were two women. One of them had a dunk, but I was talking to them, and they were super duper Trump supporters, and I wasted 35 minutes telling them how fucking wrong they were, and how they make no sense, and it was their. You're slightly like slipping towards, like, I'm not going to say retardation, but in the realm of retardation. And they were like, I'm Trumper and I'm going to get a gun and I'm going to do. I mean, they were buck wild with it. And I spent 35 minutes while my son was over talking with Ahmed. I literally wasted. I feel like I want a time machine to go get that time back. I'm talking to these Trumpers, Pedro, which you've done, and we can easily destroy them with facts and, 3-letter words, cat, dog,
fuck them up.
You can't add reality at the end of it, but they're gone, man. And I think that I'm tired of us trying to reach over the aisle. Fuck them. Fuck that percentage. There's more Democrats there's more Democrats than Republicans. There's more Democrats and even Republicans that want a lot of the issues that are real popular, like abortion, where women want the right over their autonomy. It's more. So why do we keep trying to reach across the aisle? I say we just say fuck them all. And if they want some of this smoke, come get some of this smoke.
Take that. But yeah, really just to wrap this up as we move on to the next one real quick is it's like, when we say silence is the goal, then I just want for all of us out there, any of us who might be doubting why they need to participate, or I don't want to vote, or it's all the same and blah, blah, blah. If Roland Martin is alleging that, Meta, Facebook is purposely silencing Black voices on their, like, with huge platforms, political voices,
like Oprah and Kamala, goddamn.
Then I would ask you to ask yourself, why is that? Why would they not want these people's message and word to get out? And before you come to some dumbass conclusion, I want you to know it's because the message is important. The truth that they tell is important. And your lack of participation would only help to suppress that truth. So please participate in this election process.
Yeah, and also racism is alive and well. And for the people say, "Oh, we're doing," for the people say, all the people. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. That's just we have James Bond moments. And by the way, he was the hardest working man in show business. The thing is, Meta, all of these platforms that try to suppress us, they don't like us as much. And that's why, even as comics, we be putting out banger ass material, and we won't get the same views as a comic that doesn't get a laughs, doesn't get a lot of these thumbs up, none of that, but it'll get shared and pushed and pushed and pushed and featured on the feature page. Whereas in even bigger name Black acts don't get pushed the same way. And so, and part of that's us, a percentage of us that won't support us. Well, our show should be going through the fucking roof. This Savage AF we should be invited on CNN, MSNBC, not Newsmax, because
they keep burning them.
Yeah, they keep, flagging Pedro. They flag me. I think that, they think that, my last name is Flag. I mean, they be playing flag football with me. They just do not play.
Blow the whistle. Treehead said it's not just Meta, it's all social media platforms.
It's Google too.
Gina Emerson adds, we need to go back to Black Planet or MySpace. Wow. Talk about time machines. Yeah. Damn.
I was big on Black Planet, by the way. I had 250,000 people. It was crazy. And then they just shut it down.
Yeah. Please, Shane, at a bar years from now, don't ever say that to a young lady. Like, I was big on Black Planet. it's gonna be.
Hey man, I'm gonna give me some 65, 70-year-old woman. Go, you were, and
she's like, Lady Hazel May, is that you?
Yeah.
I love you, Hazel.
I'll give you some. Hey, I'll butter your biscuit. That's what when an old lady say that to you, you go, yeah. Then you start doing that.
Evan on warm. We're gonna keep them going all night.
Yeah, I'd have Lady Hazel May. Wow. Lady Hazel May.
Sense of humor. I was like, she might stab me for that.
Yeah, you might have to pull that
Hazel
one back.
might get me that night.
No, I really do think that, and before we move on, I think that the bottom line is we got to start sharing our content as much as possible. We have to overdo it, just like any other Black person working in any business. We got to be 3 times as good as these mediocre motherfuckers they hired. Just like they try to minimize Kamala. Look at the level and the amount of mediocre motherfuckers they hired as president. Trump, mediocre as a motherfucker, not a good businessman. I hate that.
W.
A fucking W, exactly.
Yeah. Constitution is just a piece of paper.
Yeah, fool me once, don't fool.
Look, we can't get fooled again.
Hey, fuck you and fooling me. How about that? The thing is, we got to work 3 times as hard. In this election, we gotta slam dunk this motherfucker in order to win, because the electoral college is leaning more towards the Republicans, because they put all those things in order to make their fuckduggery go on. Fuckduggery is skullduggery with fucking in it.
Fuckery in it.
Yeah.
It's funny. Speaking of the Bushes, this is how fucked up the Republican Party is. Because they've had these trash candidates my entire life. When I was born, I was born the year that Jimmy Carter was inaugurated, right? And then the next president that I lived under, the one I was most aware of, is Ronald Reagan.
Right.
Who was obviously trash. Like Reaganomics is trash. Trickle down is trash, right? It's trashonomics. But then you get to his vice president, George H.W. Bush, who only served one term. And, you know, as much as all of these conservative nut fucks loved Reagan, Bush only lasted one term. Does anybody remember why, boys and girls? Because he said, no new taxes.
Dun, dun, dun.
At some point, he had to tax the rich, and they were like, fuck you, we're never voting for you again. But you know why he had to tax the rich? Because there was no fucking money from Reaganomics left. Like, it didn't work. So
it didn't trickle down.
He had to tax rich people more to pay for America, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the rich people fired him for that because their economics doesn't make sense, bro. But like,
but the bottom line is a lot of the people in the Trump administration actually still believe that trickle down theory. At least some of the hardcore Republicans that are still licking the taint of the orange evil one. I don't understand why, you know, him and what's JD Vance, his running mate, or Sauron. Look at because JD Vance is licking his tank, and that's what he likes. Or either this coon cage ass nigga. I can't. All
right, we're gonna move after this one. Gina Emerson says W is feeling good about himself. He's no longer the worst, and Michelle still rocks with him. Yeah, that's my biggest gripe with the Obamas is that they actually fuck with the Bushes. I'm like,
what? Is that your only gripe with them?
I mean, biggest gripe, I mean, you know, whatever, you can complain about policy with it, but I'm like, don't become friends with the Georges and the Bushes. It just doesn't.
I thought you were gonna say Weezy and the Jeffersons. That really shows you how old I am when I said Weezy and the Jeffersons. I actually knew what that was.
Weezy. All right, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We curse now. And by the way, we didn't do it at the top, but I will give quick shout outs to everybody. I know we've said names, but like Breezy JJ, Sean Stubbs, Gina Emerson, LG. Thank all y'all for being here. Damani Jones,
Sandy English, Nadia TV,
Ms. O. Williams. I see y'all, man. Thank y'all for being Maya Baker, always speaking the truth.
Lady Hazel May.
You as well. All right, listen, Treehead, you high as hell. Here's the thing, man. This clip is gonna be one of them things that just make you say,
"Motherfucker, say what? Yeah, motherfucker, say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah."
All right. Now listen, man. I'm gonna play this clip. This one's shorter than the last one, so we'll get through it. But just feast on these 32 seconds.
Feast.
Donald Trump was on Fox last night, and he said the audience went absolutely crazy during his debate with VP Kamala Harris. The problem? There was no audience. His brain is cooked.
But all of them, and they didn't correct her once, and they corrected me everything I said practically, and I think 9 times or 11 times, and the audience was absolutely, they went crazy. And the real, I thought it was, I walked off, I said, that was a great debate. I loved it. You know, you got, and the audience was absolutely, they went crazy.
Inside his head. So here's the main thing about that. And he said it, there was no, but like, this wasn't a town hall debate situation. It was Donald Trump, the 2 ABC News journalists,
and some cameras, and
Kamala Harris, and some cameras, backstage people, all of that. If he's talking whatever audience, I mean, there's an audience, right? There's like at a certain point when you're on a stage at a podium, there isn't like the audience is in TV land, right? First of all of us watching at home. The moderators are even an audience, right? Like they're sitting there listening to somebody talk. Anybody backstage was also an audience. And if you're telling me that the audience went crazy, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they were probably just the people in your camp that were off to the side behind the wings. They were like, yes, he hasn't shit his pants yet. Cool, he hasn't said nigger yet.
He hasn't called her a black bitch yet.
We only have 7 more minutes left.
But
let's go.
no audience did that. It wasn't like the moderators went, oh,
There's no audience.
oh! No, nobody did that.
JJ says his imaginary friends were there. The audience was in here, man. It's in here.
It's always in my mind. But think about that. And people still gonna vote for him. Still, if you niggas out there keep voting for this idiot, this detached from reality, I can't fuck with you. You could be the baddest chick in the world with the best punani ever. And I could be, my dick could be halfway in. If you start saying that foolish shit, I'm gonna pull out. I'm definitely still gonna bust on your rug at least. Then I'll leave it.
By the way, the Shanks whole Jamaican just came out. He's like the punani. Treehead.
Oh, you got the punani, huh? Why disrespect the punani?
Cantankerous and dangerous. Punani gets serious. Treehead said, I'm sipping today Aperol coconut margaritas. God damn, girl. That sounds fancy.
Now,
all those sipping out there, cheers to y'all, man. We love y'all, Savage AF.
Let me ask you something. When you see something like this, Pedro, do you think we are just past the point of anything sensible when somebody says, well, no, I like him because I think he could run things. He's a good businessman. The motherfucker thinks there's audiences that ain't there.
He's a fraud, first of all, business-wise. That's been proven 34 times in New York. Also, it's like the Emperor's New Audience is what I call this segment, right? Like, if you remember the story, The Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah.
It's essentially just about a ruler who got so caught up in his own head, his own shit, his own greatness inside of his head that his tailor was able to just send him out into the streets butt-ass naked, and he thought he was wearing a suit.
Yeah.
And this is where he is. He's the emperor caught up in
everything he does is perfect, and everybody else is wrong.
And he thinks there's an audience when there is none.
And he
also
there are
clothes when there are none.
When he came in the spin room, he said, I think I did great. It was a great debate. I did well. And then the dogs came, and then the cats, and then the fish. A lot of fish were there. I saw some. They floated by me. I don't know. She's a black bitch. She's not smart. How about that? Fuck you. I'm leaving. And then he left. I don't know what I was doing there, that impression, but it was in the ballpark.
It's all good. And I'm glad y'all getting fucked up. It's Friday. Breezy's on her second Absolute Lemonade.
What the fuck is Absolute Lemonade?
Well, Absolute is a brand of vodka, and then she mixed it with lemonade. It could be called an electric lemonade. It doesn't have to be Absolute, but liquor and lemonade is electric. Treehead is on her second mimosa. How the fuck you starting bottomless mimosas on a Friday? That is tomorrow morning brunch shit.
Yeah.
Woo, Lady Hazel May going, hey. So if you live near Lady Hazel May and you find panties in your tree, they are hers.
No, I know we don't ask this. People in the feed, represent your city. I never know that. Say what your city is. Just put it in the feed. I mean, we're not gonna find you or. You know,
I'm about to say you sound like one of these Trump sheriffs. They're like, if you see any Kamala signs in your neighborhood, just give us the address.
And we're just gonna go by there. We ain't gonna do nothing. We're just gonna talk to her.
Keeping the ledger.
You know what I mean? We're just gonna have a conversation with whoever you are.
We done hung with Maya in Tucson. And I done been through the Viscount and everywhere else in Tucson. So shout out to Tucson. I love it.
Oh yeah. Pedro's been to Tucson.
I've been to the Viscount. But that being said, listen.
I hope we don't get flagged again.
Breezy JJ says she's out of town in Williamsburg, VA right now, but she's in that area, that DMV. We love that.
I was just in the DMV.
West side. We love y'all, man. you know, people like Compton's Finest don't have to tell us where they from.
They pretty much, you know, city of Compton. By the way, Compton's not as bad as they made it portrayed on TV. Now it's bad, but it's not as bad. It's got some bad patches.
Treehead said, "Oh, she done shook America totally off because when we met Treehead 3 years ago, the gal was from America. No,
you know, shit,
the United States of America, and now the child moved to Belize, and all she believes in now." All her don't know nothing about 7-Eleven, McDonald's, Burger King. All she doing is eating mango and Zawaka all day.
But I think she's a traitor.
They're from Belmopan, Belize.
You're a traitor, Treehead.
Independence Day here tomorrow.
Treacherous woman. Probably has good punani though.
Punani gets serious. Cantankerous and dangerous.
We got the Bay Area. Yay!
Lady Hazel May in the Bay.
Ghost ride the whip. I'll be flipping and dipping all up there. You'd have to know who that was. If you don't, you ain't from the Bay Area.
This is one we could talk about real quick too, because Tree has said, "Now I'm here with fucking Shine, about to be Prime Minister." So, for those who don't know,
murderer.
Yo,
you don't know who Shine is?
Dog, no. So listen, I didn't know that Shine was from motherfucking Belize, right?
Yeah, they do a documentary on him.
And you could call it, you could call him Shine, or as I like to call him, Biggie Light. But you know, his voice at the time when he was rapping seemed like an attempt to recreate a Biggie sound.
And there was another dude named Black something that sounded just like Biggie. Looked like Biggie.
Cloud?
Huh?
Oh no, you talking about Gorilla Black.
Gorilla Black sounded just
he's
like
from Compton though. But Shine recently just came out, and when I saw the video, he was in a clip, he was in a suit with hair.
Yeah, I know.
And this like he's like in Parliament now or some shit.
Yeah, I saw that. They did a documentary on him about
I didn't watch it, but
it's actually pretty impressive.
He basically came out and was like, you know, I don't wish bad on Puffy, but the nigga ruined my life. And I only fucked with him afterwards to try and get, you know, scholarship money and investments into Belize. And I didn't even really realize he was Belizean, but
yeah.
Good luck, cabinet member Treehead. I would change your name. I don't know how they do it in Belize, but you know, like if you want Freehead, vote for Treehead. Like I don't know what your slogan is gonna be.
Yeah,
but
see, Treehead. You shouldn't put head at the end. Just tree. Hey, tree. What you doing, tree?
Tree has said now he's changed his voice to be an old Caribbean politician. Yeah, you know, first of all, we probably about the same age, so I don't appreciate you calling it old, but yeah, just more mature.
Pedro is 35 years old.
In my mind, and that's how long I've been in.
Nah, he's 35.
But 47, y'all.
I'm 73.
I was born in 77.
Yeah, I'm 73.
1977, that is.
And look at pause. No, I really do think that Shine.
If you tell people I'm 37 and I look like this, they're gonna be like, "What happened to that nigga?"
That nigga had a rough one.
But at 47 and I look
stop it. Pedro, stop it. You know, stop it. You know you look younger than you do. Shut up.
Yeah. But that's why I gotta tell him my real age. If I say 37, they be like, okay.
I'm not saying he would, but he gets scooped like somebody that's 20, 21. He shouldn't. And I would
Filth bucket. Like, ladies, run.
Yeah.
If you see me walking up to you like this, run. Okay. Yeah. I'm on that ass.
And if you see me walking up to you, I'm coming to see your grandmother.
He's like,
what's your grandmother doing? Tell her get out here.
Do your auntie got it?
Yeah, tell her to get out here. Get your grandma. Tell her come on out here. We're gonna do the 2-step. And actually, I'm not really like that. If you met me, you wouldn't be like.
First of all, Gina called me. I think she's calling me a childless cat daddy. First of all,
Wow.
the cat is my roommates. Okay. Yeah, that's how LA do you. You be damn near 50 with a roommate. That's fine. It's all good. My neighborhood is gorgeous. Okay.
I am safe.
And I have my own bathroom. But yeah, being childless, that's just responsible as a dude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see my life. 3 to 4 p.m. every day, I smoke weed and drink. Monday through Saturday.
And tell jokes
What I
live.
do on Saturday and Sunday. Sober up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all
So
niggas.
do this, y'all, because we're about to wrap up in a little bit. I want to tell y'all this. When you see all of this bad shit that's going on and it doesn't motivate you to vote, and we are pro Kamala. I'm saying it flat out. You know how some people don't want to say it because they don't want to ruin their audience following. I'm pro Kamala. I don't understand why Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson don't come out. You jabroni, let me tell you something, you jabroni. You need to get your power and your numbers behind Kamala Harris, you jabroni. I'll give you the people's elbow, brother. No, I wouldn't. I met that nigga, and he is he is 6'5", and his arm is your leg. I mean,
as a little dude, sometimes I see big motherfuckers and I'm like, I could take that dude. The Rock, I'm like, hey man, let me buy you a drink, dog.
Yeah. What you
sipping on? You good? Okay.
What you drinking?
I'm gonna be over here with my lady.
Yeah, no, he really looks like he could punch your whole asshole out. Like he really don't look. Yeah,
Hey,
but
another asshole called The Rock.
But he was cool as fuck. I was stunned how cool it. And it was the joke was, and it sounds like a joke, but it's not. He was by himself, and I was with another comic. I said, I'm gonna go talk to him. He said, man, where's the security at? Who gonna run up on this motherfucker? Who gonna take? Yeah, fuck you, Trump. I mean, fuck you, Rock, and just run up on him. Nobody.
If The Rock had security, you wouldn't be able to identify him. Because it'd just be a bunch of motherfuckers around him that look like him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of the few celebrities that can look like his own security. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
The Rock walks in and without the face, you'd be like, who's he here protecting?
Yeah.
Like,
if you didn't know he was The Rock, you'd be like,
you'd be like, oh shit, Adele must be here again.
Somewhere around here.
It'd be like somebody like, oh shit, Taylor Swift is here. Her security is.
I seen him on Punk'd. You can Google it, and they were punking him, and you saw the real dude come out to the point where the real police had to go, whoa, don't hurt him.
Hey.
You can Google it. I wasn't a fan of his then. I was just like, oh, who's this big motherfucker on Punk'd? And I'm dead serious. He said, what are you doing, man? You think it's gonna go down like that? And he got up in the dude's face and started put his hand out. And the other cops came, hey man, this is wrong.
That's the one episode where Ashton Kutcher didn't come out the trailer. He's like, oh.
Yeah. But I met him. I've met a lot of gigantors, and he's one of the most gigantors. At least like muscular, like his suit, his arm on the suit was just help me. It was
his shoulder threads are like, we can't do it no more.
But all you women like him a lot. So that's why I see you get a lot of compliments, man. You get a lot of compliments.
Okay, but Gina just went to a place that doesn't. She said, but his booty looks too round and feminine unless they use the stunt booty on ballers.
I don't even know what the fuck to say to that. Listen, leave it alone. Put it down. What you smoking? I didn't really look at his booty that way.
Back so many days, but this ain't the forum for
Yeah,
Robin.
that's not from you.
That's
You
the way
really,
that's not where we were going with this.
yeah, at all. I don't even know why it went that direction. It definitely went left.
I watched every episode of Ballers, and not
Oh,
once.
you did?
Yeah,
Yo,
and not once
I thought it was good.
This nigga's ass is overly round. Like I have no idea of what his ass looks like.
Yeah, I didn't call Pedro up and go, did you watch Ballers this week, man? That
This nigga had 2 balls
his
in
ass
the back. Like,
nobody says that. But Gina, fulfill your fantasies, even though you said his ass looks too feminine. People in the feed, please. Another James Brown moment. Make sure that you understand how I hate to sound like MSNBC and CNN and all these shows, but this is the truth. This election is fucking important as hell. This dude is too wackadoodle to let be in the fucking office again. You white people, you got us last time. Don't get us this time. And the black folks that's out there, black men that don't want to vote for Kamala because your chauvinism or your misogyny or your stupidity. And I'm going to put stupidity. And people like, you can't tell me not to ask no questions. Ask questions, but know the facts first, you fucks. Know the facts. Don't make no shit up. Well, what about the STEMI? I'll stab you. If one more black person say he gave me the STEMI, I'm just going to stab you. And now you're going to need the STEMI money to get your medical bills done. Because I'm going to stab you. And they're going to be like, hey, the fat yellow comedian Shang stabbed me. And I'm be like, yeah, I stabbed him. And I'll do it again. And I wish you all would burn in hell. I'll do it.
And I hope they burn in hell.
So, yeah, look, now what? Yes, early voting is actually very important, but they're trying to limit it in certain places. If you got to go in there and do it, do the shit that way. Because we're lucky. I'm going down the street and vote. Like literally.
Oh yeah, my shit's always around the corner.
It's around the corner. And
I like to show up in case they show up. And then it's like we could show up, dog.
But in big cities and also in North Carolina and a couple other places, North Carolina, Dakota, and stuff, don't let people intimidate you for not voting because they said they're going to send out the Proud Boys. They send to block Antifa, but that's not why. It's intimidation. That's what it is. Yeah, Andreas.
They are the fuck. They're not. Antifa stands for anti-fascist, so the Proud Boys are the fuck.
Yeah,
Antifa is against the fuck.
But the Proud Boys just put out a statement.
Andrea C says, I'm doing early voting.
Did you know that?
That is opened up in a couple of key states, actually. I think including Virginia today. So
Virginia, Pennsylvania.
So let's go. Get
let's
it in.
Go with it. And
lines like all of it's valid. Let's go.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. And I just saw a thing where they were talking about the what's it called? It's the Proud Boys and another one, another white supremacist group that they're in.
Oath
they're
Keepers?
putting it.
Are they still the Oath Keepers? Are they disbanded?
Well,
yet?
a lot of them were in jail. We're in jail, but they're putting out that playbook of trying to intimidate people. Don't let them do that shit to you. Don't let them with the mail-in vote where they're trying to delay the mail-in vote in key states. Don't let them do that to you. If you got to go vote. Fuck it. This is it. And Trump and Project 2025 and all this shit. When I say this is on some old Hitler shit, like JD Vance called him before he starts sucking his fucking orange taint. Yo, do that shit. I'm saying this before the weekend comes up because I know some early voting's happening, and we gonna vote. Pedro gonna vote. My son gonna vote. I'm gonna have my brother voting. I'm calling relatives. Are you voting? And if one of them say I'm voting for Trump, then the next thing you're gonna hear is a knock on the door. It's gonna be me.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all this, and then just so you know what we talking about. But this right here,
motherfucker, say what? Yeah, motherfucker, say what? Say yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever really noticed, but we both have on I voted stickers because we shot that video in 2020.
We both voted, yeah. And
at the Brea Tar Pits because they had an outdoor voting thing set up. But that was us, Me, you, and the cameraman on that shoot was your son.
Yeah.
Who may float in and out of the background every now and then, but is an integral part of the show in that sense. But that was us meeting up all to go vote. You know what I'm saying? All at the same time, right in the park. You know what I'm saying? So this is real shit. You can look back at it. We got the I voted stickers on.
And you'll see me with one on this year. I just hope that it goes the right way, and it is the right way. If he didn't say so much wackadoo shit and do so much wackadoo shit and wasn't a proven racist, a proven fraudster, a proven rapist, a proven fucking lacking of any moral center, I still would vote against the motherfucker because I don't like him. And New Yorkers knew about his fuck shit long time ago. Construction companies would never get paid. He would fuck people over on their money. He would use his money to make sure he was in court for a long time. So don't give me that bullshit that he got a good side. He don't. Ain't no good side to that man. So stop it.
Before we go, I just want to say shout out. Breezy JJ says, yes, I always early vote so I can take my parents to polls in Philly. That's beautiful. Amazing. And then Maya Baker says, did Georgia just require hand counting of ballots, even though the machines count the ballots? Come on now. We can do better than that, y'all. We can do better than that. But in case of a recall, I could understand that. But if they're saying that it's now required just off GP, bullshit. We're gonna call that guy Savage AF.
Yo, did you see it said Instagram just disconnected?
Yeah, but it wasn't connected, so I don't know what's going on, man. We just hit an hour, so I don't know. But
I don't know what it was. But I just saw the note and right there. So don't let them suppress your shit. Don't let them suppress your vote. Don't let them suppress your voice, even though they try to do that. And you know how you get around that? Sharing, just like sharing this fucking Savage AF. Share it, have people subscribe, do that shit, and make sure you come to our live shows too, so we can get our numbers up and people be like, oh man, and then you'd be surprised how funny Pedro is. And Pedro has a club foot like the Penguin, but other than that, good dude.
Hey,
he wants a little bit.
60-yarder in the NFL with a club foot.
By the way, Penguin is a good show. Watch it.
That being said, also the only things that should be suppressed in this world are hateful voices and stinky farts.
Well, I don't think you can stop those. I think even if Kamala wins, stinky farts is gonna be here forever.
But just take him outside, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shit, like, don't do it in front of a bunch of people. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We got to get out of here, guys.
Yeah, and make sure you check him out tomorrow at the Comedy Chateau. 7:30.
Oh, both of us.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. 7:30 tomorrow at the Comedy Chateau. I'll be there also tonight at 7:30. I'll be at the Comedy Chateau, North Hollywood. Make sure you tell your friends. Also, later that night, I'll be at the Laugh Factory, Long Beach, and two other things real quick. Next week, I'll be in Vegas at Dre's Comedy Club. It's a new comedy club. They just started booking it, and gonna hopefully come back and be headlining. I'm not headlining.
Oh,
so make sure you come there. And then also, I want to let you know, if you're in New York City in November, I got picked to headline the New York Comedy Festival. I'll be headlining I'll be at the Rodney's Comedy Club, and then I'm Hard Rock. So make sure you check me out when I come to New York City. It's cool. It was crazy to be on the little Teletron. What is it called?
Jumbotron.
Jumbo thing.
It's not little. It's opposite of little. It's jumbo.
Yeah, it's jumbo. So make sure you tell your friends to come out see us live. We'll see you Monday. I'll be there Monday because I drive to Vegas Thursday, but Monday 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's time. What the fuck?
Time. It's time. You know what we do, y'all. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings.
Give them the 4. You got 4 or 5 now. But your shit is.
I haven't come up with a fifth yet, but I got 4 for you. It used to just be 3 reasons.
Yeah,
we would vote for Trumpty Dumpty, but now I have.
Also, I gotta say it again. Watch The Gentleman.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's really good. All right.
I got 4 reasons, the only 4 reasons that you should vote for Donald Trump still. Reason number 1, you are really, really rich. Okay. Reason number 2, you are really, really racist. Okay. Reason number 3, all of the above. You are both really rich and really racist. And rule number 4, or reason number 4, you a dumb motherfucker, yo.
Yeah. See you Monday.